These are the faces of families in your community. They're mothers, fathers, sons, and daughters. They're your neighbors, but these faces share another common bond. Not long ago, these families were homeless.
Thank you is not even close to being enough for how truly grateful we are for what Fusion Housing has done for us. When we walked into the home you provided, all I wanted to do was cry tears of joy. My family is at peace now, and they absolutely love their new home.
Close to half of the homeless population in Washington State is comprised of families with children. Sometimes, all it takes is a lost job, a health crisis, or the decision to leave an abusive relationship that leaves a family on the streets and without the means to cover even their most basic needs. 20 years ago, a group in South King County gathered to discuss how they could help address the homelessness and support service gaps that face the growing population of South King County. People and families were falling through the cracks and, from no fault of their own, becoming homeless. Something had to be done.
It's very amazing to recall that 20 years ago we were meeting in Peggy Laporte's kitchen at her request to discuss the vision she had put together to respond to her observed need for the homeless. I was well aware of the challenges that we would face.
And that's where Fusion begins. Fusion is a nonprofit organization dedicated to providing homeless families with the comprehensive services like a safe and stable home and access to their mental health and social service partners so residents can work towards self-sufficiency.
I think that Fusion and other worthwhile organizations are critically important to providing not just a safety net, but a step up. We just don't want to hold people in a safety net. We want to give them an opportunity to step up out of the hole they found themselves in and to move forward. Fusion has a history now, a proven history of doing that, but giving them a step up so they can move forward with their lives and with their family lives.
For the past 2 decades, Fusion has rallied the community around our most vulnerable families. Volunteers keep homes welcoming and families comfortable. Unique approaches to fundraising include an annual summer art event. Held in August, sponsors and volunteers put in an amazing effort to draw crowds to the themed event. The summer event promotes Fusion, its mission, and helps the dedicated and generous partners and sponsors raise needed funds that support the purchase or rent of homes and apartments. Sponsors find the experience both fun and rewarding, knowing that when they give back, they're helping build a stronger, healthier, and viable community. Virtually every dollar raised funds Fusion's mission, and in an effort to keep pace with growing needs, Fusion has opened the Fusion Decor Boutique. Run entirely by volunteers, the boutique features antiques and gently used furniture. The proceeds fund housing and services for those most in need.
I look at the Fusion program as a very unique program. It offers transitional housing for homeless families in Federal Way, Northeast Tacoma. The services that the families require that we see include financial education. Children receive services while they're in Fusion. It can be a variety of things. Most likely it centers around education. Overall for the Fusion program, our success is measured by families when they exit the Fusion program that they go into permanent housing.
I may never have the chance to meet you or shake your hand or tell you what this key has meant to me. We will probably remain nameless and faceless to each other, but know that when I thank God for this haven of hope, this real home, I thank you too, because this chance, this key can make all the difference in my tomorrows.
Fusion has provided over 200 families with housing that has moved them from homelessness to self-sufficiency. And that's really quite remarkable when you think about it, considering the fact that there's an estimated 2 million individuals without homes that are homeless, and mostly that is women and children. And I think that when we are able to support the basic needs of these individuals, it does instill a sense of pride and motivates them to be very productive members of our community. I think we all agree that this isn't going to be solved overnight. It's really just one family at a time. I am proud to be a supporter over the ensuing years of Fusion, and equally just as proud to be a member of the advisory board. Our mission at CHI Franciscan is to create healthier communities, as it is with the Fusion mission. And because of this, I think that there's a lot of partnering and synergy between the two organizations. It's important to remember that not only is the physical health of a community important, but in order to achieve that goal, you really need to have the structure in place, the housing, the shelter, the food, and other basic support structure for people to be able to attain that physical health.
Will you, your organization, or business help us continue to provide housing and support services to homeless families in our community? There are many ways you can get involved. Ask one of our volunteers. We feature many branding and promotional opportunities for our sponsors and volunteers. This helps showcase their organization along with their talent and teamwork at numerous public events. Additionally, sponsors get recognized on our websites, social media pages, local television and radio commercials. We are also looking for partnerships with businesses for seasonal promotional announcement and fundraising drives. At Fusion, we know we can't do it alone.